that the Senate do suspend Senator Natasha 6Month for 6 months for her total violation of the Senate Standing Rules 2023 as amended for bringing the President, the presiding officer, and the entire Senate in general to public approval.
The Senate House is currently proposing that Senator Natasha should be suspended for 6 months, her office locked up, and everyone that is working under her not paid for the 6 months suspension that Senator Natasha will be serving. Now, this might come as a heavy blow in the view of many Nigerians, but there are some things that I want to explain. Yes, Akpabio might be very guilty of the offense. Senator Natasha might actually be saying the truth. But do you know that every assault, just like the case of Senator Natasha and Akpabio, is a criminal offense? And one of the channels of bringing the accused to book is by reporting to law enforcement agents. Senator Natasha, her first approach should have been to report to the Nigerian police because that is actually a criminal offense. Now, number 2, Senator Natasha should have reported to the ethics or disciplinary section of the Senate House. There are a group of senators that have been conferred the responsibility of ensuring that ethical behaviors, good disciplinary measures are being maintained in the Senate House. She should have reported Senator Akpabio to that particular committee, and an in-house investigation and discipline will be meted at Akpabio. Or she should have used gender-based organizations that will make a secret investigation and then submit a proper report to the office of the president, through which Akpabio will be properly dealt with. But she chose to report the matter to the media directly. Do you know the consequences of reporting in the media? When you report to the media, it means that you are breaching the protocol of the operation of the Senate House. Not just that, if the accused person denies the allegation of an assault, the matter now shifts from the assault to a defamation lawsuit, which is what Akpabio and the wife are driving at, that Senator Natasha is trying to defame him politically. And guys, it is on the basis of this political defamation that Senator Natasha is about to be sanctioned for 6 months. Omo, wala be like bicycle. Watch the remaining videos and leave your comments in the comment section below.
Senate President, I have before me a petition by a Nigerian citizen and a constituent of Kogi Central under the name Suberu Azamare Yakubu. And the petition is against the President of the Nigerian Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, for sexual harassment, abuses of office, and malicious obstruction of legislative functions of distinguished Senator Natasha 6Month. So with your kind permission, may I please lay this petition? Because as you know, yesterday...
Is there any legal impediment?
On the subject matter, none, sir. None, sir.
Yeah, please proceed to lay the petition. Since you said there is no legal impediment.
There is none, sir. Thank you.
Don't worry, somebody...
Order is taken.
Don't give this person any PR. Don't.
Distinguished colleagues, Senator Natasha 6Month has a petition from her constituents, and she has also further confirmed before all senators that the matter in issue is not in any court of law. I have no reason not to take her word for it. So accordingly, the petition is referred to the Committee on Ethics, Code of Conduct, and Public Petitions to revert to the Senate in 4 weeks.
Recommends as follows. 1, that the Senate do suspend Senator Natasha 6Month for 6 months for her total violation of the Senate Standing Rules 2023 as amended for bringing the President, the presiding officer, and the entire Senate in general to public approval. 2, that for the Senate to consider lifting the suspension or to reduce the tenure of suspension, Senator Natasha 6Month shall submit a written apology to the Senate before the reconsideration by the Senate. 3, that the Senate do suspend Senator Natasha Akpabio with effect from 6 March 2025 from all legislative activities forthwith. 4, that her office be locked up for the duration of her suspension and hand over all Senate properties in her possession to the clerk of the National Assembly. 5, that for the duration of her suspension, she cannot come or be seen within the vicinity of the National Assembly, including her staff. 6, that her salaries and allowances, including those of her legislative aides, be suspended and withdraw of all security details for the duration of her suspension. And 7, that for the period of her suspension, she be barred from representing herself to the public, locally and internationally, as a Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. In conclusion, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, my most distinguished and respected colleagues, on behalf of the Senate Committee on Ethics, Code of Conduct and Public Petition, we appreciate the Senate President and our distinguished colleagues for the opportunity granted us to serve Nigerians through the Committee of Ethics, Code of Conduct and Public Petitions, respectfully submitted for consideration and approval. Thank you, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues.
The first doctor said he's suspecting glaucoma.
Okay, the first doctor said he's suspecting glaucoma.
Yes, sir.
The second one said what?
The second doctor said it's papidemia. Papidemia.
Bacteria Hotel.
Papidemia. Papidemia. Papidemia.
Okay, pandemia.
Papidemia.
Patrikidemia.
No, sir. Papidemia.
That is me in Papa Demian. This is unbelievable.
Dangerous.
How come? And another one said another name.
Yes, the third hospital with BMH said it's optic neuritis.
Opalu University.
Optic neuritis. Optic neuritis. Optic neuritis.
Office.
No, optic.
Topic.
Optic.
Okay, up.
Tick. Neuritis. Neuritis. Neuritis.
Up.
Tick. Neuritis. Yes, sir.
What is that?
According to what the doctor explained, that
What is going on? These are new demons.
Exactly.
Another one said what?
The last hospital said this: bilateral chronic papidemia.
Hey! This one is too long.
Exactly.
Amen. Dynamic, that is like epidemic.
Exactly.
That is COVID-19, that is epidemic, that pandemic.
Pandemic.
Epidemic.
Bilateral chronic papidemia.
A new generation sickness. I told them, if I come up in another generations, when I disappear, go. I will be doctor, and I will be lawyer, and I will be prophet.
Go.